The world of today, my English. The world of today, we are used to being told that, people have interest. It's no longer facts. It's no longer evidence. It's no longer whether it is right or wrong. It is interest. So if somebody has interest in the one threatening me, more interest in that than me, then you know you are on your own. So Rwanda has been on its own. We have tested it, we know it. So we're not scared, not threatened by the possibility that at one time we will be on our own again. So we should always be prepared. And we are used to working on the worst case scenario, where at any other times we might be on our own. And when we are left to be on our own, we will own up and we will survive even better than last time.
Welcome again, guys, to another episode of the WSXF podcast, where a United Africa is an honest with Africa. So, in that video, we just watched with Paul Kagame, a very brilliant president of Rwanda. Oh, and he's running for a fourth term, which I'm very happy about because I like the way he lifted his country up from the genocide that happened in Rwanda in the 1990s. He lifted them to the elevate the country to the way now they are now one of the cleanest countries in the world. They're leading in command to business, like number 32 in the world for business, to start up a business. So he elevated the country to a level where even he changed the mindset of his citizens. Now that is what a president is supposed to do. He's supposed to change the mindset. So, and in the speech he said that America like to use this word interest, which is a fact. Notice when they give press conferences, they always say that they have interest in such and such countries or in such and such situations. Why? Because even though if you are wrong, they're not gonna tell you you're wrong. They're gonna say, "Oh, because they have interest, they're gonna back you regardless of what's happening." Even currently, what's going on in Israel and Palestine, because they have invested interest in Israel and not in Palestine, they don't care what the Israelis do to Palestine. No matter what horrific genocidal war crimes happen, they look the other way because what they have interest. And that's what Paul Kagame is saying. This is a tactic they use ever since the United States is the United States. They use this to as a blanket statement to protect and to cause havoc and wreak havoc globally in the world. So Paul Kagame, he's being labeled a dictator, um, just because his people put him in power for over the past 20 years. But listen to this: Paul Kagame did not put himself in power. His citizens voted for him in a fair election. So if your citizens love the way you govern and keep putting in power, how is that dictatorial or dictatorship, or as well as paint him as? Yes, see, there's conflicts you have with other countries, but that's because this president does not take assistance from the Westerners or the colonizers, the World Bank, IMF. He don't really deal with them, the African Union, not African Union, never mind. The European Union, he don't deal with them because what? They cannot manage him, they cannot use him, they cannot blackmail him. So that's one of the reasons why Rwanda is one of the better countries on the continent. From ever since, check out throughout history the way he elevates. And as I said before, he changes the mindset of his citizens. And how many presidents can say they change the mindset of their citizens to where they know is one of the cleanest countries in the world. They are one of the cleanest countries on the African continent and also in the world. They're like number 4 or 5. Come on to the cleanliness of the country and the business for businesses is they are high up as well. So and the citizens tend they have a good life in Rwanda. And Rwanda is now visa free for all African citizens and Caribbean diasporas, which means we in the Caribbean and also if you are black on the planet, you can go to Rwanda without a visa. Just need a passport and you go. So this is the person they're calling a dictator. The man that's doing so good and he was planning to retire but his people said that no they want to re-elect him so he said okay he's gonna run. Even though we have issues with DRC right now, what's going on? That's a whole other case, but because a quick snippet. The Democratically Republic of Congo president, he just got re-elected in December as well. But before, during the election that was in November, he said these words, which I find was mind-boggling, that if he win back election, if the citizens, no, his word was, if I'm re-elected, I will invade Rwanda. So this man is pushing war on another country when he have so many corruption to deal with in the DCR, so many corruption, and the DCR is one of the richest countries on the continent, but yet they are one of not one of they are the cost of living, the ways of living is low because it is very unbelievable because of the corruption and the robbery and the colonizers because everyone has a piece of the DRC or America, Europe, the entire European Union. Every country in it has a piece of DYC. That's why he must work and start worrying about fighting with Rwanda and the other African countries. I don't understand some of these presidents. Some of these presidents do not need to be in power because they're not trying to elevate and change the mindset of their citizens. They want to go to war to kill their own race. So anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. What Paul Kagame said about the US using their interest as a weapon globally, and he will he have no issue going at it at alone because he's been doing it for years, for decades actually. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. As always, tell a friend, like, comment, share, subscribe. Boom.